okay, so the first card you have for your past is the Seven of Wands. Yes, lots of battles, lots of difficulty. It's like trying to push through something. Okay, I can feel this already. I just want to say this about this whole reading. It feels a little bit different, this reading. It feels like there might be a few quite specific things that come out. Already, I can't focus on one card. Lots and lots of cards are jumping out. So it might be a little bit jumpy all over the place. I might just have to say what I see as I see them, so that it doesn't go out of my head. So just letting you know, it feels a little bit like that before I start. So, okay. Now, with all these cards in your past, I'm getting this really, really strong feeling of wanting to contact someone, and I think that's what you're pushing up against, because it's like you wanted to contact someone, and I think you do. I think it's still happening now. I think you still feel like that. It's like, oh, I'm so stressed. I want to contact this person. I can't get through to them. There's something in the way. Actually, I think there's someone in the way. It might be a person in the way. Now, okay, it might be that, but with everything that's happening now, it might be a combination of different things, because lots of things are stopped, lots of things can't happen, lots of things are changed. So it might be a combination, but there's a lot of frustration here, and it's a little bit of anger as well. And I think you're holding back, or you were holding back on some anger to someone. So yeah, it just feels like you really, really want to talk to someone. And okay, I don't know if this is going to make sense. Someone feels a little bit vulnerable. So it might be that you're trying to get through to someone who is a little bit vulnerable. And, excuse me, sorry, my throat's a bit sore. Yeah, so it's like they're a little bit vulnerable. They can't quite do things for themselves. I don't know why that is, but that's kind of how this feels to me. And you're trying to contact them. Or you want to contact them, but you're kind of feeling this barrier. That's what I'm getting. It's a person, and it's a person who, it feels like they make you angry. That's what I'm getting. So if this is you, I know this is specific, but if this is you, I feel as if I have to say this. You're going to have to brave through this time. You're going to have to brave through this difficult person to be able to get through to the person you want to get through to. This person needs you. It feels like this person who's vulnerable, they really need you. If you can do that, if you can speak to them, even if it's just quickly, even if it's just a few minutes, I think it'll really make a difference to them, because it feels like you have a calming influence on this person. Yes, noisy cars. Yeah, you have a calming influence on this person, I think. That's how it feels. It's like you're calm, and they've got this difficult person there. So if that makes sense to you, I know it's really difficult to have to go through this person. Yeah, they feel difficult. It almost feels like having to walk through fire to get to what you want. But yeah, I'm getting this as well. I'm getting self-protection. So protect yourself before you do this. Protect yourself before you make this call, if that's what you have to do. You might have to take some time out to meditate, or do something that calms you, anything that calms you down before you contact them. You might even have to, I don't know if you do this, you might have to sage around yourself. You might have to, because you've got to put the shield up. That's what I'm getting. You've got to put up a shield against this person. They might say things, they might rile you up, they might make you upset, lots of tension. So you've got to kind of put this barrier up, and you've got to give yourself this sense of calm, so that anything that comes to you kind of falls off you, or glides off you, if that makes sense. So yeah, but it feels like it's you that has to do this contact, or make this contact. Yeah, it feels like it's you. So, but it's difficult. But you can get through this. You've just got to get yourself together, take some time out, be calm, and then do that. And I think this other person's really going to appreciate that. So I know that's only for a few people, but I had to get that out to someone. Someone needs to hear that message. And the same thing again, I'm seeing a similar thing in the Knight of Pentacles, because I think this has been going on for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is about being slow, waiting for things. So it feels like they've been waiting for you, and you've been waiting for them. This barrier's in the way, and you need to try and calm yourself. You need to try and sit still like this night and then go through and contact this person because they're waiting for you. That's what I'm getting there. So I don't want to say any more about that. So yeah, with this, okay, so with the Emperor, I'm just jumping up and down to the Emperor. I told you this was going to be like this. This is what's standing out to me right now, this Emperor. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So I'm getting lots and lots of words, lots of things coming up on social media. You know what? Lots of people are showing their true colors right now. Lots of people are showing their true colors. When a crisis comes out, people show their true colors. You get to know who is who, what they're really like. Now, so of course, with the situation that we're all in right now, it's like a mask's being pulled off people. And we can see the best in some people and the worst in some people. Depends on who it is. And sometimes we're a bit of both. I'm a bit of both. Sometimes you see the best come out in me. Sometimes you see the worst. Depends on what I'm coming up against. So, but a lot of this is coming up, and I think you're kind of getting to see the real people in this crisis. So something else I'm getting here. Okay, lots and lots of specific things are coming out, and it's all over the place. But I'm just going to tell you what I see as I see it. So, yeah, okay, if you had to leave someone, if you had to walk away from someone, I'm seeing you walking away, and I'm seeing you walking away for your own emotional health. So I think this is you that walked away from them. Yeah, you walked away from someone. I think this happened, it was either a few weeks or a month ago or something like that. So it's kind of like, what it feels like is that you walked away before all this happened. So you walked away thinking, oh, I can talk to them again. And then this whole thing happened where everyone was isolated, and now everything's completely changed. And it feels like you didn't want to walk away, but you had to. So that's why I'm getting like a few weeks ago or a month ago. So, you know, the first thing I have to tell you, if that's you, you definitely did the right thing, because being around this person wasn't good for you. It really wasn't. And yeah, do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting some kind of self-destructive behavior around this person. And maybe that's why you had to get away. Yeah, this is like an ex or something like that. I think it is. So there's this slightly obsessive feel as well I'm getting here with them. It's like they're thinking about you, watching you, obsessing a bit. There's a lot of problem. There are a lot of problems around them, and you got away from them. And, you know, you've got the devil over there as well, and it keeps on popping out to me. It's kind of popping out as well. So I'm looking at that and the devil. So I'm getting this kind of obsessive, I'm getting this self-destructive thing, and I'm getting them still thinking about you with the Knight of Pentacles, the way he's looking at this coin. So all of that I'm getting at the same time. So, okay, so you did the right thing. You did the right thing to move away. Okay, but I'm getting this. See if this is you. See if there's someone you know who can reach out to them, a mutual friend maybe, or someone, because it looks like they need some kind of support. They're going through a lot of things. Now, it's nothing horrible. Nothing horrible's happening to them. But what I'm getting is they need support. And it's through something they've done to themselves, because I'm seeing this self-destructive kind of thing. But it doesn't matter. They still need some kind of support. Now, you know, this is what I'm getting. You know you shouldn't talk to them. You know you shouldn't talk to them. You know you got away. You've got this bad energy around them. You don't want to talk to them again. And I'm getting warnings here, and I keep on seeing the devil over here. So I feel as if I have to tell you not to contact them. And I think you know that. But if there's someone else who can reach out, not you, someone else, to support them and just talk to them a little bit, that might help them. But don't reach out yourself. Avoid reaching out yourself, because I'm getting lots of danger. I'm not seeing physical danger, but this is all about protecting your emotional health, protecting yourself. I'm getting that all over this reading. I'm seeing it everywhere. Protect yourself. So I feel as if I have to keep on saying that. So if that resonates with you, protect yourself. And yet with the Emperor, again, I'm popping back to that again. Lots and lots and lots of people, again, they're coming out, seeing the same thing again, especially on social media. They're all coming out with their lovely opinions. And yeah, you know, I've actually got a lot of sympathy for a lot of people right now, because people are afraid, they're frustrated, they've been letting off steam. I'm seeing that. So I keep on feeling this need to tell, yeah, I'm seeing it again. Protection, protect yourself. You need to protect your emotions. And, it's amazing how emotional health can affect your physical health. It really, really can. So you need to protect that so you could protect your physical health. So that's that. And so, yeah, with this emperor, the emperor's really hard line, he means business. So it looks like you're going to have to be pretty hard line on this social media thing. Yeah, I'm seeing blocking, removing, and yeah, it's social media distancing. So yeah, do what you can to protect yourself, with what you see, with what you hear. Yeah, because it really does affect you. All that affects you. I'm not saying be ignorant, inform yourself, obviously, but if it's too much, just walk away from all that. It's not just the virus we need to protect ourselves from, it's the negativity. We need to protect ourselves from that as well. Okay, so this is very heavy because the devil keeps on popping out, and I don't like him, obviously. So the first card you have here present is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, obviously at this time, everyone's trying to hang on to what they have, like this man. Everyone's like him. No one's spending. And so, I don't need to tell you this. Hold on to what you have. Yes, some of you might have lost work. It feels like there's some help. There's some help coming in. It feels immediate. It might be relief that comes in. A lot of governments are doing this right now. Might be that. There's some relief. Yeah, it might be that maybe there's someone around you, someone else who's lost work, or there's someone that's struggling who's around you, if this resonates with you. I think it's someone you're living with, if that's you. So, yeah, someone in your home. And I hate talking about this because it's really difficult and it's personal. Money and jobs and all that, people don't think it's personal, but it's extremely personal, very, very personal. And, I don't want to sit here and say, oh, do this or do that. That's the last thing people need right now when they're going through things like this. But I'll just tell you what I'm seeing here. Firstly, if you've got someone around you who's struggling, if they're looking at losing their job, or if they have, or they're really stressed, hug them like this man. That's what this is telling you. Hug them, keep hugging them. He's hugging this coin, so that's what you need to do. And the other thing is, this man's stuck. He's totally inflexible. Now, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not saying anyone's inflexible. I'm not saying that. But I think the message here is try and think flexibly. If you're looking for work, if you're looking for something else, I know it's really, really hard right now. But different things are needed in this world. This is a new world. We need new things. So we've got to think about what's needed right now. What can I do to fill a need? What can I do to help people and help myself? What's needed? Where's a gap? So think about something completely different. That's what I'm getting in that card. So that's just something to think about. And okay, so I can see this now. This is why I'm getting all these warnings. This is about this Knight of Pentacles, Emperor, Devil kind of thing. Right. So, because with the Four of Pentacles, it can be about someone being a bit obsessive as well, hanging on to someone. And yeah, it might... I keep on looking at the Devil. I can't help it. So someone's a bit obsessive. There's a bit of a problem here. And yeah, they need some kind of support. Again, it shouldn't be you that gives them that support. It needs to be someone else. It cannot be you. I have to keep saying that. Now, with the Ten of Swords here and the King of Swords, I'll talk about them all together because they're really all kind of blending in. So, yeah, I keep on getting this really draining, really exhausting feeling around this axe. And I think that's how you felt when you're around them. I think they really drained you. There's this self-destructive behaviour. They're not thinking clearly. I'm getting that quite clearly. So if you want to avoid what's happening in the Ten of Swords, if you don't want to be exhausted all over again, because there's this, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's almost, you know what it feels like? It feels like you've been through several rounds in the boxing ring with this person, and it's like, I can't get up anymore. I can't do any more rounds with them. I just can't. I'm just exhausted. So if this is you, yeah, look at the King of Swords as well. That's telling you, the King of Swords is telling you, again, guard yourself, protect yourself. Again, it's everywhere. There might be a little bit of communication coming in from them. I'm seeing that. And again, that might be why I'm getting all these warnings here everywhere to protect yourself, protect yourself. Yeah, so the other thing here is you're safe. I don't want you to worry. Yeah, you've done a lot for this person. I'm seeing that now. You've done a lot. You've done a lot to help this person. It looks like you helped them a lot, so much. You helped them so much that you're at risk of ending up like this poor man in the Ten of Swords, exhausted. So it's time. It's time to protect yourself. It's time to protect yourself with this King of Swords. Protect yourself from anything or anyone that might hurt you emotionally, drain you, exhaust you, be a problem. Especially this axe that I'm seeing, but anything else as well. Protect yourself. And if you look at the King of Swords, there are butterflies all above his head, birds flying around. So this self-preservation, because this king's protecting himself, that's what he's doing. That's what's setting him free. So if you put yourself first, if you take care of yourself, you'll be free from all this axe energy that's still kind of lurking around you. It's lurking around everywhere, and that's why you need to protect yourself. Okay, so there's something else here with this King of Swords. It looks really good, actually. Yeah, this is all opening. This is opening up, opening up. Yeah, it feels like conversations are opening up. Lots of conversations. Yeah, I'm seeing deep conversations. I don't know if you know who this is, but something's developing. And it's developing through conversations, messaging. Messages, lots of messages. This is a really, really intelligent person, actually. And you're like that too. You're very deep. You're very deep in your thoughts. You're very deep, and you love that depth. You love that depth in those conversations. You love that. This is a very well-traveled person as well. So they're very, very interesting. So yeah, if you're single, obviously, you might not realise that this thing's developing, because it feels like a friendship, or it's just based on conversations. That's it right now. And you know, the King of Swords isn't about love at all. He's the opposite of love, but he's all about logic and no emotions. But something's definitely developing. There's chemistry here. There absolutely is. If you're feeling chemistry with someone you're talking to, that's probably what this is all about. And yeah, so all these butterflies, I'm just looking at that as well. Now, butterflies, obviously they're in a cocoon. Takes time for them to come out and fly. Takes time for them to be free. So this is developing. This is developing. And the butterflies are going to come out after a while. So just let this develop. Yeah, it feels like you used to talk to this person in person. Used to talk to them a lot in person. And now things are a little bit different. It might be because of this lockdown or working from home or whatever. So you used to talk to them face to face, and now it's all messages or online or something like that. So yeah, so it's going to be a different kind of relationship as the months go on, I think, if this develops, and I think it will. But I don't think you'll mind that. I think, you know, because you love deep conversation, and there's a lot of that here. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very good. I like that. Okay, so yeah, so the first card you have for your future is the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you know this. Look at this. This is all about intuition, water, instincts. You've got that. The Queen of Cups is all about that. And you know this. It's like you're feeling this chemistry. It's just friendship based now. It's talking, conversation based. But you can tell, you know there's more coming, you know, you can feel that chemistry, you can feel that energy. You know, the Queen of Cups is so intuitive, and you're like that as well. You're a Pisces, you can feel this if this is you. So yeah, do you know what this feels like? It's like you had to be around them at one time. So maybe this is someone through work, because I'm getting this kind of being thrown in with someone. So it's like you didn't want to be around them, but you're thrown in with them, just like you are in the workplace. And then I'm getting these conversations in person, but they're in front of other people. So face to face, but other people are there. So it's probably a workplace. And now it feels like you're talking just between the two of you, but it's kind of messaging or online or something like that. So you used to talk around other people, and now you're talking just the two of you. So that's kind of what I'm getting. And, you know, the fact that you're going to be talking online and a lot of these conversations are just going to be between the two of you now, that's going to lead to more intimacy between you. So it feels like the conversations are going to become a lot more personal as time goes on, a lot more kind of flirty. They're not the most flirty person, I have to say. They're not. But they're going to be more intimate, and then they're going to turn into something more love-like. And yeah, it just feels so nice. Really, really positive. Okay, the other thing I'm getting is, yeah, it's in the King of Swords, and it's here as well. These two little cherubs. If you look behind this queen, there are these two little cherubs, angels, and there are two angels just behind the King of Swords' shoulder as well, two of them. So there are two people here, two energies, and they're protecting you. So you're protected. Someone's watching over you. So it's two energies, two people, beautiful, beautiful, warm energies watching over you. And so I'm going to talk about the devil here because it's kind of the horrible devil, but it's kind of blending in with this. Now, I think what this is telling you is you're protected. You're protected from this difficult person in the devil card, this ex or whoever this is. Now, I'm not saying they're the devil, but what I'm seeing is they've got a lot of self-destructive behaviors. They've got a lot of problems, which is what can be in the devil card. It can be about that kind of thing. And I think your instincts are telling you to protect yourself from that person. And the instincts, or your sharpening of instincts, are coming from these two energies that are protecting you. And I'm being forced over and over again to say, protect yourself, protect yourself. So I think that's coming to me as well. That protection is coming to you, and I think it's probably coming through me, I think, because I keep on saying that. It's like I'm compelled to say, protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your emotions. I keep on saying that all through this reading. So very, very beautiful. So you're protected. So yeah, I am getting all these warnings, but you're protected. So I just want to tell you that. Okay, so the last card you have for your future is the Hierophant. Yeah, look at this again. This is this person you're having these conversations with. You're having these conversations. Or if you haven't already, you will soon, because it's everywhere here. So if this keeps on developing, and I think it will, it might be a little bit difficult at some time to get close to them. So as this kind of develops, it's like, because they're coming up as the King of Swords. So, obviously it doesn't surprise me that they might be a little bit difficult to get close to sometimes. But just try and be patient, try and enjoy these conversations, because the Hierophant's all about knowledge. And this is a really knowledgeable person. So it feels a little bit like a tennis match, actually. So, it's like you're going to have more feelings at one time, and then they're going to have more feelings at another time. And it's going to balance out. It really is. And yeah, you're connecting on a head level. You're connecting on a head level with someone. And obviously that's if you're single. So that looks really, really, really good. So if you protect yourself and if you protect your emotions, they're not going to be stuck in this old energy. You'll be able to concentrate on this beautiful new energy that I'm getting here.